everyone, this is Jenny Garcia, and this video was supposed to be a short, but I didn't want to rush through it, and there are some things that I want to talk about. I was just gonna do like a quick flip through the album for December Daily 2023. It has all the photos in here. I'm going for an 8 by 10, 10 by 8 actually. And this one's from Ali Edwards, and I really like it. I'm not a big fan of this flippy thing, but it's still a really cute album. And I do so many photos that I needed, like for December Daily 2022, I had 2 albums, so I just wanted to do everything in one. I have quite a few big pictures like this one, and I'm sorry about the glare. Today's very dark day. It's raining a lot, so it's gonna be glary. But I just wanted to put the photos in the page protectors. That does not mean that this is exactly the page protector that I'm gonna use. Sometimes I just have it here so it can have a place in the album before I work on it. So this most likely will be outside of pocket, and it's going to be like this. I think this is going to be my intro. I'm kind of debating on what I'm going to do with the cover, and once I do it, I'll walk you through it. But for now, this page protector, this one comes with the album, is just a 10 by 8. It has no divisions. I did some modifications in this album because it comes with 3 kinds of page protectors. It has the 10 by 8 with no divisions like this one. Then there is one like this one that is 2 6 by 4 and 2 4 by 4. I don't use this combination a lot, but it's gonna work out in a few places. I might use it for journaling. I also show in that short, so the video posted before this one is a super short, just showing how I was dividing the photos so I can put them in the album. I start with piles. I have my elf pictures, my kids pictures, my stuff that is not the kids or the elf or decorating trees. And if I go to December day number 1 and I see that, let's see, of course that day we have Charlotte, the elf, and I added these instead of in the past albums. I'm all over the place, I'm sorry, I'm going through this with you. So in the past albums I did pre-December photos, and this time I'm just gonna add those random bits throughout the album, and the Starbucks cups is one of them. Let me go a little bit up this, and as you can see, this is not a page protector that comes, sorry, I'm telling you, jumping all over it. So another one is that it has 2 long pockets. They are 10 by 4, and it has 2. Not very convenient. I'm using it for this, for holding my photos. Like I said before, I don't think I'm gonna use them. They just don't work for me. They're very cool. It's a very cool layout, but it doesn't work out for me. So I knew this going into the album, that because of the way I take photos, it wasn't going to work with the page protectors that it comes with, and I decided to use this 9 by 12 pages from scrapbook.com, and they have a few different oh, this is the one that has all 3 by 4s, and the one that I actually used was the one that has 5 3 by 4s and 2 6 by 4. So I used this page protector, and as you can see, this one is cut. So I added extra holes, which I did with this awesome We Are Memory Keepers hole punch. They are so good. Either the crocodile or this one, they are both amazing. It's very tedious to punch holes in page protectors, but you know, it's worth it. I like the final look. So once I punch the holes, I have this extra part here, and I don't want to flip it off or punch the holes and then encase them with the rings. I need to have that mobility like I do here. So what I do is I use a trimmer, and I don't use my guillotine because the guillotine kind of chews plastic, so this is better. Or you can use an X-Acto knife, whatever works for you. You can use scissors too. I just prefer this because the lines are very straight and it's easier. So I cut that bottom 4 inches, and I make sure that there's one photo only here and here, and I flip it off, and I use my bone folder, and I just score it, and it goes up real easy. It works out perfectly. I was so excited that my brain managed to do this because my brain is not braining lately. I could do the same thing with this. It doesn't matter as long as you have 4 inches tall pocket. You don't want to have one that it's like the full page, or maybe you do and you can like fold that and then seal it with the fuse tool. It's up to you. So that is one of the things that I did, and this is my day 1. Again, this is also going to be like the back of that first date. I'm just going to use either the Citrus Twist strips, adhesive strips, or the Studio Calico. It's not a strip, but it has like the holes for the 3 rings. Well, yeah, because it's like it's only one piece, it's not the whole thing. But the Citrus Twist kits, it's 8 inches long strip, but the other one is just like 3 inches, and you can put it whatever you feel like. So if it's not something big, if it's something maybe 3 inches and I want to put it here, I can just put it in one, and that works. So that's what I'm gonna do with these big photos. It's just easier for me to deal with the photos first because it's very tedious. It's my least favorite thing to do. So if that is out of the equation, I just can't get into the album and start creating. Okay, so I have that one, and then I have the one that comes with the album. I'm doing the same thing just to hold, and sometimes I get ideas and I just do a little quick sketch with a post-it note. Let's see if I did the same thing here. But oh, and here we have the one that I'm looking for. This is from scrapbook.com also. I love their page protectors, they're so good. And this one is a 6x8 that folds out. And again, I have to punch holes in this thing, but it's again tedious, but not the end of the world. But all I had to do was open in that flap, and it is 9x6. I don't mind that there is like most of the pages have like 1 inch less, especially because I am going to do some, you know, full pages. Like this is gonna go, actually no, like something like this is gonna go big, and sometimes I'm going to, let's see, I have the page here. So yeah, so that's really easy, and I'm gonna link them below because if you, whether you're doing a 6x8 or 10x8, it's gonna be a really good idea to pick up some of these if you have extra photos for that date. It has 2 6x4 and 2 3x4, and you can, well, you could fuse them, but then it would trap your photo because you put them through the side, which I don't really mind at all. Let's see, so yes, I was looking for one. Okay, okay, so these photos are a little bit smaller than 10x8. There are 8 inches tall, and I'm gonna have to trim the edges, but I'm gonna have a few inches left. And I was thinking about maybe making it like a layout, or in some of these I was also thinking about cutting the photos and making a layout with it. I haven't decided yet, so we'll see. And that is what I have so far. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take my ephemera. I did the photos first. Now I'm gonna take my ephemera and I'm gonna put it in the album. And here I have something my daughter just wrote, and I can do that with a 6x8 page protector that doesn't have, you know, anything special, just to catch the little things that I didn't catch before. So this was from a radio, and there was a day where Charlotte brought a radio, and let me see, it was for, yes, this day. So what I can do is take this little tag and put it here or here, depending on how I'm feeling that day. I'm not gonna overthink until I get to that page. I am gonna use the old products that I have. I'm really excited to use some page events items because, as you know, my photos tend to be really bright, really busy, maybe a little too much. I think I have the tag for that nutcracker. I have a few things here. We went to Home Depot. Oh, okay, so there's like a million QR codes here. Okay, so I went with my book club friend out on December 3rd. So these are those big photos. We went walking through this neighborhood and it was really cute. So I want to add this. Again, I can use, let me see, this is, yeah, I can do a 6x8 page protector and just add it there. I have, let me see, I have the little balls that I used for a garland, because I have that there, but then I have a story about all the trees, and I have the letters here, so maybe I can add that there, or I can add it to this idea that I have, and it's just to have tags. And I did that in the 2022 album, but I did it with photos of us, so this time I'm going to do it with photos of this Christmas tree, which was it was a new one last year, but it was like a remake. We always have a tree with, well, the last few years, with handmade ornaments and quirky ornaments that don't fit in our Nintendo tree and in our other tree, so they end up here, and it's super quirky, super weird. I love this little tree, so I'm excited to add that. Then I have some ornament tags. I have this, which is the Bushin box for winter last year. It was holiday related. Charlotte went to the post office and got it for us. So we're gonna put that there. This was also from those. And I also have the Citrus Twist Kids 4x8 page protectors, and they have like different configurations with the pockets, and sometimes they're really good to just add random fun bits. My kid did the gingerbread house from the Home Depot workshop, so I would add that here. She's working on it at home because it was so full. And that's the story, the fact that the place was so incredibly full that we had to take it and bring it home. And she painted it that day, but she finished it another day. So I don't know if I'm gonna add that here or I'm gonna add it when her little house was done. So it's not a big deal. I can always keep, you know, shuffling things around. This is the QR code that I need to add for the concert. We have the Natch and Pajamas tags. So all that I'm going to do right now is going to be super easy. And after I have everything in the pockets, I don't know if I'm going to jump directly into December daily. I'm not feeling very Christmassy. Everything around us is so fall related that I might need to take a step back and work in another more fall related project and then start filling it and work on it. Because even putting the photos in here was a little bit not tedious. It was just like, I'm not feeling Christmassy yet. I am gonna use older items, so it's not like I have to go out there and shop for anything new or wait for my December daily box. This year I like the collection because it has more colors. It's really cute, but I decided against getting anything until I'm done with this. And I have a lot of printables, which is something that I was thinking about since I have so many 8x10 photos and I have a lot of 6x8 papers. I have, let's see, I have a bunch of journaling cards. And yeah, so I'm just rambling and, you know, just showing you that I don't sit down and it's always the magic happens. Sometimes I need to like really think about what I'm doing. So when I'm ready to do process videos, I'll try to film quite a few. Like right now my jaw is hurting a lot. I'm sorry if you can hear it. For those of you who don't know, I got Invisalign and they suck, but I will try to work through it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about my process, let me know and I'll help you out. I hope you're having an awesome day. Bye.